In the serene coastal village of Seaworth, where the rhythmic whispers of the waves caress the shores, 3 intrepid young adventurers roam freely. Adam, aged 9, is a spirited dreamer whose curiosity is rivaled only by his bravery. His companions, the quick-witted 8-year-old Mallak and the daring 7-year-old Younis, share his unquenchable thirst for exploration. Their days are filled with sunlit escapades along the rugged shoreline, where they brave the labyrinthine caves nestled between ancient rocks. The trio often dares to imagine themselves as daring explorers uncovering the ocean's most enigmatic secrets. But on one fateful morning, as the remnants of a violent storm scatter across the beach, their innocent games take a turn toward the extraordinary. A peculiar discovery, an old weathered bottle emerges from the sand, containing a fragment of a map that hints at a long-forgotten underwater treasure. This seemingly insignificant find catapults them into an adventure beyond their wildest dreams. Little do they know, this chance encounter will draw them into a world of submerged mysteries and ancient legends, setting the stage for a journey that will test their courage, ingenuity, and the very limits of their imagination. As the waves carry whispers of an age-old enigma, the children find themselves on the brink of unraveling, a tale of forgotten cities and hidden wonders, forever changing their lives and the destiny of Seaworth. The morning after the storm, the tranquil village of Seaworth lay still, the horizon a canvas of pastel hues, and the remnants of the tempest scattered across the sandy shore. It was on this quiet, yet eerie morning that Adam, Mallak, and Younis stumbled upon an object that would forever alter their destiny. As the trio searched the beach for treasures tossed ashore by the storm, Adam's keen eyes spotted an unusual glint amidst the debris. Half buried in sand and seaweed lay an old, weather-beaten bottle. With a mix of excitement and curiosity, Adam carefully pried open the bottle's rusted cap, revealing a yellowed fragment of parchment, partially rolled and crumbling at the edges. Mallak and Younis gathered around, their eyes wide with anticipation. Adam unfurled the parchment with trembling hands, revealing a faded, intricate map marked with strange symbols and an ominous X, indicating a hidden location in the depths of the sea. The map's cryptic markings suggested an underwater realm, a place where few dared to tread. The children's excitement was palpable, their imaginations alight with the possibilities that lay beneath the waves. Determined to uncover the truth, they decided to seek out the village's most knowledgeable figure, a retired sailor named Captain Tobias. His small, dusty library, cluttered with nautical charts and old sea tales, was the perfect place to find answers. Captain Tobias greeted them with a knowing smile as they entered his cluttered abode. He listened intently as Adam recounted their discovery. With a gleam of intrigue in his eyes, the old sailor shuffled through his collection, pulling out an ancient tome bound in cracked leather. The book was filled with tales of maritime legends, and as Tobias flipped through its pages, he stopped at a chapter titled, The Lost City of Coral. "Ah, the City of Coral," Tobias said, his voice rich with nostalgia. "It's a legend whispered among sailors and dreamers, a city submerged beneath the waves, said to be a treasury of untold riches." The sun rose with a golden hue, casting a soft glow over the azure expanse of the ocean. Adam, Mallak, and Younis stood on the edge of their small boat, their hearts pounding with a blend of excitement and apprehension. With one last glance at the distant shore of Seaworth, they donned their diving helmets and submerged into the vast, beckoning depths. The initial descent was surreal. As they plunged into the crystalline waters, the world above them transformed into a distant memory. The underwater realm was a mesmerizing tapestry of colors and movements. Bioluminescent fish darted around them, their iridescent scales casting a soft, otherworldly light that illuminated their path. Strange, ghostly shapes flitted through the water. As they ventured further, the serene beauty of the underwater world gave way to more formidable challenges. They entered a narrow, twisting passageway between 2 towering coral reefs. The currents here were treacherous, swirling with a force that threatened to pull them off course. The children fought against the powerful currents, their progress slow but determined. Adam, using his strong swimmer's legs, led the way, guiding his friends through the turbulent waters. The passageway eventually opened into a vast underwater canyon. The walls of the canyon were adorned with vibrant coral formations, their jagged edges forming an intricate, natural labyrinth. The children marveled at the sight, but their awe was short-lived. They encountered a series of sharp, razor-edged coral formations. The coral was a vibrant blood red, contrasting sharply against the deep blue of the ocean, and the children had to maneuver carefully to avoid being scraped by the sharp edges. Their next challenge came in the form of a giant sea creature. A colossal, shadowy figure loomed in the distance, an enormous squid, its long tentacles undulating gracefully as it swam. The children paused, their breath catching in their throats. the squid's eyes large and unblinking, fixed on them with an almost curious expression. For a moment, time seemed to stand still as the creature approached, its tentacles reaching out as if to investigate these intruders in its domain. With a combination of caution and bravery, the children slowly backed away, the squid eventually losing interest. Undeterred, the children pressed on. As they continued their journey, they stumbled upon an astonishing discovery: a sunken temple, its stone columns and arches partially buried under layers of sediment. The temple, though worn by time, still radiated an air of grandeur. The walls were adorned with ancient hieroglyphs and intricate carvings that depicted scenes of a once glorious civilization. Mallak carefully examined the symbols, her fingers tracing the faded lines of the engravings. The carvings told a story of the city of coral. The inscription spoke of a great calamity, a catastrophic event that had caused the city to sink into the ocean depths. The children listened in awe as Mallak deciphered the ancient text, revealing tales of a lost era and the reasons behind the city's disappearance. As they explored further, the children discovered a hidden chamber within the temple. Inside, they found a large, ornate chest, encrusted with barnacles and coral. The chest was adorned with a complex lock, engraved with symbols that matched those on the temple walls. With bated breath, Adam, Mallak, and Younis worked together to solve the intricate puzzle of the lock. Each turn and click of the mechanism felt like a step closer to unlocking the secrets of the city. Suddenly, the ground trembled. The children looked around in alarm as the walls of the temple began to shift. A hidden mechanism had been triggered by their attempts to open the chest, causing the structure to collapse around them. Panic surged as debris fell from above. Quick thinking and teamwork became crucial as they navigated the collapsing chamber. Younis, with his small stature, found an escape route through a narrow passageway that led them out of the crumbling temple and back into the open water. As the days passed, Adam, Mallak, and Younis delved deeper into the mysteries of the underwater world. Their initial awe at the sunken temple had given way to an obsession with uncovering the secrets of the city of coral. The ancient map guided them, but each new discovery only seemed to deepen the enigma surrounding the lost city. Their pursuit, however, took a sudden and alarming turn when they encountered an unexpected presence. While exploring a network of submerged caves, the children noticed signs of recent activity: freshly disturbed sand, discarded equipment, and a faint echoing sound that suggested the presence of others. Their excitement was quickly overshadowed by a growing sense of unease. It wasn't long before their fears were realized. In a shadowy underwater cavern adorned with phosphorescent algae, they came face to face with a group of rival explorers. The strangers, clad in sleek, high-tech diving suits and exuding an air of cold efficiency, were clearly after the same prize. Their leader, a tall man with a grim expression and a merciless glint in his eyes, introduced himself as Viktor Blackwood. Viktor and his team, equipped with advanced underwater technology and a vast array of tools, had an intimidating presence. The children, though initially taken aback, quickly realized the gravity of the situation. Viktor's team was not only more experienced, but also had a reputation for eliminating competition to achieve their goals. The atmosphere grew tense as Viktor's team began to question the children, their tone a mix of suspicion and derision. Adam, Mallak, and Younis managed to deflect their inquiries with a combination of wit and strategic evasiveness. Yet, their position was precarious. They had to continue their quest, but now they faced not only the dangers of the ocean, but also the threat posed by these formidable rivals. Navigating through the intricate network of underwater tunnels, the children found themselves in a labyrinthine series of caverns that seemed to shift and twist in unexpected ways. The map's guidance was crucial, but they now had to move with greater caution. The pursuit turned into a race against time. Viktor's team seemed to be always one step ahead, leaving behind subtle traps and misleading clues designed to hinder the children's progress. In one particularly harrowing encounter, the children narrowly escaped a cleverly concealed underwater pit, its walls lined with sharp barnacle-covered spikes. The pit had been set as a trap by Viktor's team, a ruthless attempt to eliminate their competition. As the children ventured further, they came across an ancient submerged library, a repository of knowledge that could hold the key to finding the city of coral. The library was filled with delicate scrolls and weathered manuscripts. Yet, the library was also booby-trapped, with intricate puzzles and hidden dangers designed to protect its secrets from unwelcome intruders. The children's determination was put to the test as they deciphered cryptic symbols and navigated perilous mechanisms. Mallak's expertise in ancient languages and Adam's knack for problem-solving proved invaluable. They deciphered an old scroll that revealed the location of a hidden entrance to the city of coral, concealed within an underwater cavern marked by an ancient statue. As they prepared to move towards the newly discovered entrance, they were ambushed by Viktor's team. The confrontation was intense and fraught with danger. The children were forced to use their wits and agility to evade capture. With Viktor's team temporarily thwarted, the children made their way to the statue's location. The entrance to the city of coral, hidden behind a waterfall of glowing bioluminescent algae, was now within their reach. The final stretch of their journey was both exhilarating and terrifying. As Adam, Mallak, and Younis approached the hidden entrance to the city of coral, a sense of awe mingled with trepidation. The entrance, shrouded in luminescent algae and framed by ancient, crumbling stone, beckoned them into the heart of a forgotten world. They carefully navigated through the shimmering watery curtain, stepping into a vast chamber bathed in an ethereal golden glow. The city lay before them, a breathtaking spectacle of grandiose architecture and pristine beauty. Towering spires of coral formed intricate mosaics, and bioluminescent flora illuminated the streets like celestial lanterns. The air was charged with a palpable sense of wonder. As they ventured deeper into the city, they found themselves amidst towering structures adorned with intricate carvings and murals depicting a civilization that had once thrived in harmony with the sea. The art and inscriptions revealed profound knowledge of science, astronomy, and philosophy. A treasure trove of wisdom that had been lost to time. Yet their triumph was short-lived. Viktor Blackwood and his team had followed them into the city, their presence a dark shadow over the children's discovery. Viktor, driven by greed and ambition, was determined to claim the city's secrets for himself. He and his team, equipped with sophisticated technology and an air of menace, had arrived just as the children uncovered the heart of the city's treasure, a vast library of ancient scrolls and artifacts. A tense standoff ensued in the grand hall of the library. Viktor's team, armed and aggressive, demanded the children surrender the knowledge they had found. The children, backed into a corner, realized the enormity of their dilemma. They understood that the true value of the city of coral was not in its material wealth but in its unparalleled knowledge. Adam, with a spark of ingenuity, devised a plan. They would use the city's advanced defensive mechanisms, activated by the ancient technology embedded in the city's architecture, to thwart Viktor's team. Mallak, who had studied the city's inscriptions, deciphered the ancient control system, while Younis, agile and quick-thinking, navigated through hidden passageways to set traps and create diversions. The chamber trembled as ancient mechanisms whirred to life. Hidden gates slammed shut, trapping Viktor and his team in various sections of the city. Meanwhile, Adam, Mallak, and Younis raced to secure the library and protect the invaluable scrolls. Their hearts pounded as they worked swiftly, knowing that every second was crucial. In a dramatic climax, Viktor's team, now entangled in the city's defensive traps, attempted a desperate assault. The confrontation was fierce, a blend of high-stakes action and intellectual strategy. Viktor, enraged and thwarted, made a final reckless attempt to seize control. But the children, united in their resolve, managed to outwit him, using their knowledge of the city's defenses to their advantage. With Viktor's team finally subdued, the children faced a critical decision. They knew that the knowledge they had uncovered was too precious to be left exposed. The city of coral, with its unparalleled wisdom, needed to remain hidden to protect it from those who would seek to exploit it. Adam, Mallak, and Younis made a pact to preserve the city's secrets. They carefully resecured the library and sealed the city's entrance, ensuring that its location remained concealed. They returned to the surface, their hearts heavy with the weight of their decision, but resolute in their commitment to safeguard the city's legacy.